Execration, they are still maintaining this top lane, but I just feel like MidOne's getting a little bit too much here in this Terrorblade, considering the laning matchup. I suppose he is using Metamorphosis every time he has the chance, so you can't really stop him once he does commit that, as Kamizu is going to try and rush forward now as the meta does wear out. In the meantime, they do lose the TA bot lane, but Kamizu, he's going to drop here to Roger, and now with the Nightmare out, they've even got Carlo locked down, and that should be a nice easy kill, at least for Roger, as he tries to chase him. While that was happening, John, you lost your Queen of Pain in the mid.
Yeah, it's a pretty big take for Moon. That evens out his lane, evens out that one death he had, and kind of gives SMG the much needed momentum they need. Even up top, they're being really aggressive on Kimizu.
Yeah, he's in big trouble. Great body blocks there from Roger. Just locking him down long for SMG to give up Moon for that Ogre kill.
Yeah, that is massive. I feel like if you manage to back off, knowing that the Tide has committed Ravage, Quap has committed her Sonic Wave, you'd be very happy with having all of those spells thrown out for a support, but having Moon cleaned up like that does make it a little bit more worthwhile. They are keeping up, though.
Make the jump in onto Carlo and Kamizu. He's not too safe either, as the Inkswell will connect again, and this time, with MidOne around, they'll have plenty of damage available for the Tide Hunter. And Raging, he'll be the target now, but he's got help right behind him. Inkswell, they lift him right back into the Inkswell. Ravage has been committed though. They'll try to stop the fight. Roar is out, a double roar impact. Raging, he sets up, but can they get anything done as Carlo? He had the Fiend's Grip, he locked down Moon for a second. It's not quite enough, but in the backside, Bob, he's dealing with Arthur. He's getting the supports down. Moon, he's back in Nando. He went right into the middle of the team fight, and he's gonna pay for it. Oh, they got
the physical here.
Senzo again, just in deep waters and Raging. He will happily put his head back underwater as Vincenzo. Oh, he'll try to run. I suppose you've got some information here for the rest of Execration, but that seemed like a very free kill to just give back the way of MidOne, who does actually get it with an illusion. Very nice. A bit more bonus gold coming the way of the TB, as now Carlo's going to get caught out. Moon able to pick up another kill on the Ember now. The top lane, bit more action. They found Bob. Roger's got the Fiend Trip. They should have plenty of damage with MidOne, but the Ravage is there. Kamizu and the Sonic Wave going to take down one, but there's your Soulbind. Where's the blink out? He can't get it. He's going to end up dropping Bob. He does eventually go down, and now Kamizu, can he get himself out? It just doesn't seem like it. There is no exit. It'll be another for MidOne. And SMG, it just feels like they're taking every fight they can get right now, and they just keep winning them out. As Nando, he's been slowed up. Roar is there by Raging. He's just locked down. Can he find a way out of this one? It doesn't seem like it.
Going for the blink next. Feels like they need BKBs to start flowing out as well.
Nando, not again. Inkswell is out. Moon, Remnant's forward with the chains. They've got the lockdown. This TA, how do you survive this? He's trying with the help of Carlo, but it's not looking good. The chase continues from Moon, and they've got another, it seems, as Nando will just immediately drop again. I mean, what do you do, John? They're just so aggressive on SMG. And Nando, he just can't catch a break.
No. He just has nowhere to play. While that fight breaks out as well, MidOne's just focused in on that top tier 2 tower. It's a Terrorbladed butterfly. He can just melt these towers by himself.
Yeah, Bob's in trouble. Raging, just taking down the right tree line there, and in fact a Soulbind into a double Fiend's Grip is out. It's just a perfect combination from SMG as they take down 4 for nothing. And they're onto the tier 3 towers, John. And this draft, well, once they take on, where are you, sir? Apparently Berries, he just continues onto the little shrine there. Now everyone else coming up online, looks like they might have to play it a little bit safer, though I say that MidOne still playing around very aggressively. With the Metamorphosis on half its duration, he won't stop. In fact, Vincenzo, he moves forward. He's going to drop. Ravages out. Kamizu landing on 3 with the Sonic Wave is there. They've got the Aegis down, but now the Roar is out. They've got the Rubik Carlo. He's going to drop first. Moon, who do you go after next? Chains is there on Nando, but he's taking way too much damage. Moon, he's going to drop, leaving a lot of gold back the way of Nando as they jump in onto Arfu now. They've got the Grip Stroke down. MidOne and Raging Potato, they need to find their own way out. They'll try to keep MidOne alive. Has he gone too far? It looks like he has, but no, the Sunder. MidOne, he'll just keep going. Onto Kamizu now. The Tide Hunter trying to hide in the tree line, but it's not enough. Ravage still 25 seconds away, and even with that Ravage up, it just doesn't feel like they have the follow-up right now on Execration to really defend this bottom lane of Barracks here against SMG. There's your meta pop now. MidOne not playing around as Vincenzo. He just melts, and now Moon again. He's found that target. He loves to aim down. It's going to be Nando. That'll be another kill out for Moon as Carlo. He also gets caught out. They'll try to commit the Sonic Wave. They might find Moon, and they do. As Carlo barely survives with a slither of HP, but Moon, he has bought so much space, and now the Fiend's Grip. Roger always finding the target he wants. Ravage just way too late by Kamizu and SMG. They should be able to just secure Megas as GG's called. They've seen enough. Such a dominant victory here from SMG for game number 1.
Oh, they play extremely well on SMG's side.
Radiant side, but seemed like it might be a bit of both as Arfu seeing a very deep ward there on the dire triangle, but Raging puts another to the left side of the mid lane, so they want double observer wards just for Moon here, as they have found Kamizu out on this Centaur, but can they lock him down? Well, the Fisher will land. It's going to be a lot of damage flying out from MidOne. One more would do it, and he does get it in time just before that tier 2 tower.
It feels like it should be a better time for the Brood Mother, honestly. Like, I feel like it's going to be hard to zone out the Brood down the line. You can't really apply harassment onto Nando as a Brood, to be fair. Like, it's not easy to run up. There's a lot of slows there. There's some good control coming out as well from Execration with Vincenzo cutting off, but you've always got off to with a Fisher Blow. And that's something that Drought can't really play around as well. You kind of have to walk away. You have really low move speed, so it's hard to reroute yourself for that.
Bob and Carlo, so here comes the contest. They'll rotate down towards the bot side. See if they can land that Dream Call onto MidOne in time. And you've got R4 around to try and help him out, but they might try to make the time for themselves. Carlo, he'll show up. There's Bob with the silence out. The Tide is going to try and help him back. That very nice Fisher. It'll block the way. Just waiting at the coil here is MidOne, but the Fire Blast is there. Still, the damage is not enough, but Kamizu, he'll get it done. As Sonic Wave is out from Moon, they'll try to trade now. Onto the Centaur they go. Kamizu, he'll be the first to drop here for Execration, but can they find any more? Carlo, he'll turn around for Roger, but it will cost him his own life, and a fair bit of gold to go the way of Arfu's Moon. He's not done yet. Onto Vincenzo he goes. He wants that Ogre down, but Bob's going to be a bit of a nuisance here trying to fight back, and it looks like it should be enough to exactly what SMG try to do. In fact, never mind that. They'll jump into the triangle, back in onto the Ogre, and eventually Vincenzo should drop, and does for Carlo. He'll rotate. He'll try to force another team fight as Kamizu does pop the Stampede. Back in on Moon they go, but a nice Sonic Wave out from Moon will force them back, and Kamizu, he may just drop and does. After he gets another kill on the Shaker as Carlo is still trying after the Quap, but Moon, he is tanky enough to get himself out. And SMG a bit of a reset. Execration, they have respawned and are looking rather healthy as Bob. You see him take down Roger, but Moon now with the Sonic Wave, it does connect this time around. Bob, he didn't get to the high ground. Oh, he did not get to the... They're going to try now, but he's got help around him. How do you initiate? I mean, Bob, he's got the coil, and that's exactly how they'll have to start. They do commit it. He'll break straight away. Where's the help? It's incoming. MidOne, he'll join in, but no, it's too late. Raging is already gone as Roger. He thought about the Ravage, but now he's been left behind. Or has he? Ravage now, committed. He does take on 3 heroes as Kamizu, about to drop a Roger. He's already gone, and now MidOne, he's gone too far. A bit of miscommunication, it seems, but no, the Fisher and the Sonic Wave out. It may have bought some time. It's Vincenzo. He will at least go down, but Bob, he's the bigger target. And Moon, he won't make the jump in on either. He won't risk it. But Arfu will. The patience from Arfu does pay off as he gets a double kill on the Earthshaker.
Timing. SMG has such early timings. Execration have a little bit later times coming through, and they can just keep running around knowing that these heroes aren't ready to really commit for a big fight.
Yeah, bot lane, Kamizu.
Angle even more for them to invade. We were talking about that Roche timing earlier, Mike. I'm a bit surprised SMG aren't opting to play there, getting that second life up and just playing aggressive behind it. Still.
Oh, nice Fisher from Arfu. I mean, these Fishers from Arfu. This man's ridiculous on the Shaker as they even found Nando. Vincenzo's around to try and help out, and with the Bloodlust and Stampede, it'll be enough to... They try to find their way in. The ramp to the Radiant side, but they may have waited too long as Roshan is now down. They'll still try to initiate by taking down the Tide, but the Ravage is there in time, and now that Sonic Wave out Moon, he lands on 3 heroes. Kamizu and Nando just trying to get out of there. Kamizu, though, he won't be lucky enough to get out. Vincenzo, he'll be the second to drop, it seems. In fact, make it third.
Interlinks as well with Kimizu. Some good gold coming out to her Centaur. But that doesn't offset the loss of map control. With the mid and top tier 2s gone, SMG can just keep playing aggressively.
So they have already found Bob on that puck tips out as they move in for more. They've got that primary target. They've got Nando. He's trying to run with the Stampede out, but it may not be enough as MidOne. He's just running way too quick. Carlo, he's just being ignored right now. They just go after Vincenzo instead.
Oh.
And the Fisher out from Arthur. It's just perfect, John.
Kind of switching things up from game 1. It's still hard for Execration to fight against this, though.
Certainly is. Very, very hard to stop right now as it just feels like SMG just all over them. And we've got the refresher orb up now on MidOne. In fact, they've jumped in again. Arthur gets the Fisher out and Bob's gone. I mean, you might lose Arthur now. I mean, he is going to go down for 50. That was a death there from Bob, and now the rapid jump from Roger onto 3 heroes into the Sonic Wave on Nando. He's still trying to fight, but he's got no damage. We pressed down MidOne, he wants to go for more. That kill Kimizu, they'll get the Centaur down. Oh boy.
He's called by Carlo. Execration, they had an idea, but they didn't have the counter pick for the Brood Motors this time, and they allow that Afu Shaker in.